See, when we keep these children out of school, when there's child labor, these children learn a lot of evil things, and there's a lot of imbalance in the society, and this leads to a whole lot of other evil things in the society. And this is how deliberately in our society we have children doing child labor and learning crime on the street, learning how to survive as criminals, as petty thieves, trying to make their own way by themselves. It doesn't work. But when we narrow it down to the household, I do believe that in any household, if the nuclear family needs to bring in a child, let that child not be doing labor as if it's not a child. Every child has capacity. If a 6-year-old has to draw water with 20-liter bucket, with a 20-liter bucket.
How should a child be allowed to be like a house help?
Well, frankly speaking, our society there's no idea.
Yeah, really, there isn't.
Our standards are very low.
As early as 8 years old.
As early as 6.
Primarily because the parents can't take care of the child's day-to-day needs.
That is it.
It's sometimes they don't even collect.
Would you allow an 8-year-old to look after your twins?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't. That's,
Definitely not.
That's like a baby taking care of a baby for me. You know?
Okay, so and in such circumstances, the really responsible people, they take on a ward. You take on a ward based on what you have said, because families, their own families cannot afford to keep them, cannot afford to fend for them.
Yes.
But my own thought is that every time you take on someone like that, you should just treat them the way you would treat your own child.
Yes.
Why? As I keep saying, if the society doesn't take care of such children, they will come back for their pound of flesh. And when they do, it is always vicious. We have seen it in the society. We have seen it in insurgency. We have seen young children being used as cannon fodder.
Yes.
They've seen young children being used as child soldiers, even right here in Nigeria. So when such things happen, when children are forced to do that kind of labor, we should also remember that whatever we do to such children, they will come back for their pound. If you have anybody helping in the house and that person is below 18, the least you could do for such a person is make them go to school.
Yeah.
The least, that's the least. The minimum you can do. The parents of your ward might want money. They might want other extras, but you must tell them that this child is going to school and you should not expect more than this, and this. You have to do a balance of at what age should a child begin to labor.
Yes.
At what age should we worry that this is too much for a child? But the basic thing is that every child must be in school. Every child must learn something.